Hi guys, welcome to the channel Mountain Tribe Homestead. My name is Amberly. Today we are heading out the door this evening to do our order pickup with Azure Standard. It is the morning time, and I had to come out to open the greenhouse door before it got too warm. Today is a warmer day of the week. The weather is starting to warm up here, so I actually do need to tweak my routine where I am heading out here earlier in the day rather than later, because this greenhouse heats up really quickly, and then once it gets unbearably hot in there, it takes a very long time to cool off. So that's going to be a little tweak in our schedule. It's the seasons of life are switching to, we are going to be slowly moving outdoors more frequently than we are indoors, and I was coming out to open that greenhouse today, and we have a busy schedule. Our pickup for today is this evening at 4:15. Our truck the past few months has showed up about 30 minutes early, so I'm going to go ahead and plan to be there 30 minutes early, if not more, because just in case it shows up early, which means all of the stuff on today's list of schoolwork and chores and just all of the plans for today needs to get done in a shorter period of time. So I figured while I was out here opening the door for the greenhouse, I would hop on here real quick and let you guys know that's on the plan for today. And this is going to be a video where I'm going to document all of my order that I have received and go through all of the items I got, and hopefully I can get there early enough to kind of record a little bit of how that process works and you guys can see for yourselves. I will put a link down below if you want to learn more about Azure Standard. You can check out that link below. They're a great company, and you can find some amazing deals on their site when you want to order. And you can also look to see if there's any pickup locations, any drop locations near you on their website. So I am going to head back inside so we can finish up doing school, and I will see you guys in a little bit when hopefully I can get there earlier and we can see what the routine is and process of the pickup. Sorry, there is a bug crawling on my arm and I couldn't get it off. All right, so I will see you in a bit. So the way that our drop works is that you pull in. I arrived about 40 minutes early and our truck was still there before me. Apparently he had arrived an hour early, but all the families line up at the back of the truck and they start unloading each item, and then they match the label of the person's name on the item to the label in the spot of the parking lot, and that's how it works. All right, we're back home. Well, just me, because I ended up going, just me. I had to meet my family afterwards. We had a little adventure that we were going on, so that's exciting. I've got everything out of my car, unloaded, and before I put it away, I wanted to just go through with you what I got and show you what I got this time around. When I order from them, I do not get the same thing every month. I do not order every month. I order 6 months out of the year. They deliver once a month. I order 6 months out of the year, and every month that I order different things based off of what I need. And I will go through that later on with you. But for now, let's go through what I got and show you. Okay, I got a 25-pound bag of all-purpose flour, unbleached. I'm getting low on flour, and so I needed to restock. So for my flour, I got this bucket, and this bucket, which I showed before on my last little miniature order that I got, this bucket, and I got this lid that goes with it, and this is a gamma lid, and the top of it spins off. So I got that. Let's see, let's go in here. I got a bunch of organic Southern style hash browns. We love potatoes, and I have a 50-pound bag of potatoes that I've been working through from a local general store of about an hour away. But these hash browns are going to be great for a quick breakfast addition to our breakfast, and I don't have to sit around and chop them up or anything like that. So I don't know how many, I can't remember how many I got of 12 16-ounce bags. So there's 12 of these in here, and they will go in our freezer up in the kitchen. Okay, I got a 5-pound box of frozen mixed veggies. If we wanted to make chicken noodle soup or chicken pot pie or anything, any other type of anything with these veggies, this is just a quick grab and go that I can just add to any of those types of fridge dump meals. Okay, moving over. I have this all on my porch because some of it is going to go in my house and some of it is going to go in my crawl space. So I didn't want to sit in the back of the car and go through all of this with you, so I'm on the porch doing it. So a lot of times when they ship things, they ship the smaller items in these boxes that they will repurpose and they will tape them shut. So even though it says super sweet corn on the cob, that's not what I got. They cut it down and taped it up. But here's what I got in this box. I am running low on salt, so I am restocking my Himalayan pink salt. I got the Velvet, which is a very fine ground salt. I got 5 pounds of that. I do a lot of canning and things that need salt, so that's why I got 5 pounds. Honestly, I should have got more, but my next order I'm going to add another 5 pounds on that, and that should be good for a while. I have been making my own mustard, and I started small and to figure out what I wanted and what I liked. And so I decided to go ahead and grab a pound of whole mustard seeds and a pound of mustard seed powder. And this is to make my own mustard. I got 1.5 pounds of white masa flour, and that is for homemade tortillas. I'm going to be stocking up on yellow masa flour, hopefully the next month I order, which should be next month. And then I went ahead, and I've never gotten lids from them before, but I have seriously been struggling with my lids sealing. I've never had that issue before until this last year, and I've just kind of been pushing through and using up the lids that I've already had in stock. And so instead of, now is the time that every time I go to the grocery store, I buy a thing of lids, wide mouth and regular mouth. And so instead of doing that once a week, I've just bought 2 of these superb lids. I've heard great things about them. I have not used these yet, but I've got 2 of the regular size, and then next month I'm going to get some wide mouth lids. I don't have very many wide mouth jars, so I may just get another regular and then 1 wide mouth, but I'm working on switching over to these. I've heard many wonderful things. It was between these lids and the 4 jars lids, and I was already ordering from Azure, so I just decided to go ahead and get lids from there. And then I'm sure in the future I will try to get the 4 jars lids, but I will let you know how these do. I've heard lots of wonderful things. And then every month they send a sales flyer for the next month, so you can look at something in your hand and see maybe what's on sale for the following month and what you may want to order the following month. And you can start working on your order the following month. So now I'm going to turn you around here. All right, so I turned you around and we're back over here in the chair so we can have a little chat. Every week I sit down sometime between Friday and Sunday and I do my planning for the following week. Once a month during that time, I will sit down with my Azure Standard plan of action and go through my list of what I need to order and assess what if things need to be switched around. I'll explain what I mean. So when my order gets confirmed that it's shipped and I get an email saying what was shipped, I will go through and cross, because sometimes you will order stuff and it won't ship. So I will check off what shipped on my to-do list. It's kind of like a to-do list. I have things planned out for the year. I have, based off of my big purchases that I need to make, I have it planned out for the year when I'm purchasing from Azure Standard, and then I will estimate what I'm going to purchase each of those months, because my monthly spending for Azure Standard is, I try to keep it under a certain amount. So I go through and I list off where I think I'm going to need to be restocking my flour or country hash browns or mixed vegetables or what have you. Sometimes there's a new item I want to try based off of who else had gotten it and had given great reviews. But I plan out what I'm going to be purchasing each month. Sometimes that gets shimmied around, like I don't need sugar right now, so I didn't buy sugar right now. I had it on my list, so I moved that to the following month, and things get shifted around. Or if I needed flour and I didn't have flour on my list. So instead of getting sugar, I shifted sugar to the next month and moved flour up to this month. I hope I'm making sense. So once a month when I get that email, I will sit down and go over my list and immediately start planning for the following. So I already have sat down and have started planning for what I'm purchasing in April for April's order. I am not doing an order in May because we should be getting our hog in May, and so we have a chunk of money going towards the hog in May. So I'm not doing Costco and I'm not doing Azure Standard in May. So I try to shimmy things around and balance things financially so that one month isn't super heavy on any bulk purchases. I try to level it out. And I don't want to do Azure Standard more than 6 months out of the year. Now that I have found that New Market General Store about an hour drive away from me, I am now going to sit down before my Azure Standard order is finalized, and I'm going to check that store leading up to see if they have any sales that are a better deal like I did this month. So that's something that's going to be added to my list of bulk purchases. So I guess this is just kind of a rundown of how I'm doing my bulk purchases for my food storage and my pantry, because I don't like making grocery trips to the grocery store once a week. I try very hard to do that just twice a month, if not less. There are times where we do need to go and get fresh fruit or dairy, but we try very hard to not make regular trips to the store for more than one reason. One of those reasons is when we go into the store, we tend to spend money on things that aren't planned that we're spending money on, and then our grocery budget is got a little dent in it that we weren't planning on. So that's just a little rundown of the Azure Standard order that I got and kind of how I work through my plan of action when I order from them. I will leave a link down below if you want to learn more about them or find a drop near you. You can check out their website. But I guess next time for my order for next month, I will bring you along again so you can see exactly what I got that month as well. Okay? All right, that's it for this video, guys. I will probably go into a more in-depth video in the future of how I plan out all of this stuff for an entire year and include other things as well. But for now, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time, friends. Bye.